female salmon may still make this fall's collection efforts a challenge. A soggy start to the weekend today, as we've noted with meteorologist Bob Riggio. If you're looking to enjoy the fall colors, well, you may want to pack your poncho. Bob has a look at your weekend weather forecast coming up next, right here on News Center 1 at 10.
It's big. For the first time ever, 6 years interest-free at all 3 Fisher stores. The biggest selection, the biggest savings, the biggest finance offer. 6 years interest-free. So many styles, so much to choose from. Living rooms and dining rooms, bedrooms and mattresses. It's the furniture you want for less. Plus 6 years interest-free. It's big. 6 years interest-free. Now at all 3 Fearless Fisher stores in Rapid City.
When you drive a Ford with intelligent all-wheel drive and great gas mileage, your neighborhood gets a whole lot bigger. So whether you're taking in a show, getting in a workout, or just hanging out with your friends, Ford has the perfect intelligent all-wheel drive vehicle for anything that comes your way. Welcome to the neighborhood. Expand your neighborhood in a new 2016 Ford Fusion with the confidence of intelligent all-wheel drive for just $199 a month. Visit your local Ford store today.
If you know about smoke rings, and fat caps, and burnt ends, and marbling, and flavor-producing properties of real hickory wood, burned for at least 13 hours at less than 300 degrees, then we don't need to tell you much about this, other than where to eat it. Arby's, we have the meats.
Sample what South Dakota has to offer in one culture-rich event. Join us on Saturday, October 10th in downtown Rapid City for Made in South Dakota. Event co-sponsors, Hungry for Truth and South Dakota State University. Taste local delicacies like rattlesnake or buffalo, ride a covered wagon, and experience local outdoor activities. Bring the whole family to the Regional Health Kids Zone and enjoy live music. Don't miss Made in South Dakota in downtown Rapid City on Saturday, October 10th. For more information on this free event, visit mainstreetsquarerc.com.
Halloween fun may mean that you need a little extra cash, but at some pawn locations, getting your pawned items back can cost you an arm and a leg. That's not how it is at First National Pawn. We offer the lowest rates to get your pawned items back and offer the highest prices on pawned items. That means that we've got a great selection on quality items. If you're looking to buy, we've got jewelry, TVs, stereos, gaming systems, and more. So stop in to First National Pawn, the friendliest pawn shop in town.
This weather brought to you by Black Hills Power.
This is News Center 1, weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio.
All right, let me show you an expanded view of the radar. I just want to point out the widespread rains across the Black Hills, really across western South Dakota. That'll stay with us throughout the evening. And then we got this little dry slot right through here. That'll push in probably late tomorrow morning, and then the backwash out here, all these showers out here, they'll be working their way across the Black Hills tomorrow afternoon. So all in all, we're going to have rain tonight and scattered rain again tomorrow. And as I said, possibly Friday or Sunday, the rain will be coming to an end for the most part. We'll just have a few little sprinkles, but the clouds are going to stay with us, and these cool temperatures are going to stay with us. Harvest Day soccer tournament. A little bit of a rain delay over there in Sturgis, and it's still raining. I don't know if they even got that thing off because the rain has been pretty much ongoing all afternoon and evening. Over a ½ inch in Buffalo, about a ¼ inch in Custer, 600s in Hot Springs, Sturgis 200s, 1300s over in Phillip. More rain tonight, more rain tomorrow. We'll be adding to those rain gauges. 1100s out at the National Weather Service, about a ¼ inch out at the airport, and we're above normal at both locations. All right, currently out at the Weather Almanac, 56 was our high, 48 the low temperature, 651 sun up, 632 sun down. Now currently out at the airport, a little bit of rain going on over there. Winds are out of the southeast at 14, and we had a wind gust of 36 miles per hour. Here's all the action, though. It's been raining all up and down the East Coast for the last 3 days. The ground is saturated. There is a number of flash flood warning areas and aerial flood areas across the mid-Atlantic states, as you can see, from basically from South Carolina all the way up to Virginia. We have some video from Roanoke, Virginia, just to point out the fact that, yeah, it's still raining over there. This was taken late this afternoon, and sure enough, some heavy rains continue to fall. The ground is saturated. More rain for that area for the next couple of days, at least for the next couple of days through the weekend, and that's the reason why we had all the flood warnings over there. Let's come on back and let's take a look at Joaquin. Hurricane Joaquin is now a Category 3. Here's the coastline. You can see where the coastline is. You can see where all the flood warning areas are. Here's Joaquin. This is the expected track of Joaquin, well away from the eastern coastline. That's good news. But the rain in that area is not because of Joaquin. It's because of these low pressure areas that just keep developing down in the southeast and keep moving up the east coast and producing the rain. And this is Saturday. More rain for that area. And then as we go into Sunday, you can see, again, more rain all up and down the east coast, primarily focused in on the mid-Atlantic states. But as far as we're concerned, yeah, we're going to have our share of rain as well tomorrow and even into early Sunday. Here's the forecast for tomorrow now. 54 Spearfish, 47 Custer, 52 down in Pine Ridge, and we'll have periods of light rain. 53 in Belle Fourche, 50 in Sturgis, 51 in Hot Springs. Definitely it's going to be a cool day tomorrow as well as a breezy day. We expect these winds to be with us throughout the day tomorrow. 45 tonight, cloudy and cool, scattered light rain and showers, winds, gusts out of the southeast around 25 to 30 miles per hour. Tomorrow, 51 the high temperature, and again, scattered light rain showers, cloudy, and those winds holding out of the south with an occasional gust, 25 to 30 miles an hour. 41 tomorrow night. We'll just go with cloudy skies, just a few passing sprinkles tomorrow evening. And the 7-day forecast, Sunday, cloud, maybe a little bit of sun trying to poke through. And we'll have a few little sprinkles here, primarily up in the Black Hills, 56. And then Monday, Tuesday, we're back up into the 60s, which is normal for this time of the year as far as high temperatures are concerned. We'll get $100 toward eyewear for just $39 at Vision Source Specialist, and I believe that coupon is still available.
All right. Thank you, Bob. And still to come, Lakota Nation Invitational Volleyball Tournament tipped off today at the Civic Center. Plus, Justin recaps another busy Friday night in high school football. That's coming up next in NewsCenter1 Sports.
Rushmore Honda is moving to our new location soon. We'd rather sell our inventory than move it. You'll save big. Shop over 110 used cars, trucks, and SUVs, imports and domestics, including 35 Honda certified pre-owned. Buy a 2010 Dodge Journey SXT all-wheel drive $10,995, an 09 Toyota Yaris $59,995, or an 11 Chevy Impala LS $10,995. Shop early for best selection. Expect more, get more at Rushmore Honda. Still open at 123 Omaha and online at rushmorehonda.com.
If you want big style and big value, then hurry into Carpet One for our big flooring sale. For 10 days only, discover beautiful new carpet, hardwood, luxury vinyl plank, or tile, and get 6 years no interest. Carpet One's everyday low prices starting at $1.79 per square foot includes carpet cushion and installation at no extra charge. During Carpet One's big flooring sale, choose from the best brands of flooring and get a beautiful new floor with 6 years no interest. For 10 days only at Carpet One Floor and Home, Mount Rushmore Road, Rapid City.
Hi, I'm Ashley Berry.
And I'm Jade Berry from Someone's in the Kitchen in Rapid City.
We really appreciate that Pioneer Bank and Trust is local because we're a local business and so are they. So they're great with communication, customer service. You never worry that you're going to run into a problem that they can't solve.
With Pioneer Bank and Trust, we can walk in and it feels like you're actually talking to a family friend.
Pioneer Bank really understands the way that retail works, the way that business flows. It's nice to have that kind of a partnership.
Pioneer Bank and Trust is local.
This week only, get a...
Did you say this week only?
Yeah, get a large Papa Murphy's signature cowboy pizza.
For just $8.
That is a great deal.
You'd be insane to miss it.
Not exactly insane.
But your family would be devastated.
Or kind of bummed.
Insanely bummed.
Get a large cowboy pizza, just $8.
This week only.
How long is that offer?
This week only.
Just kidding. I heard you. Fresh made, fresh baked. Papa Murphy's. Love at 425 degrees.
This is NewsCenter1 Sports with Justin Wickersham.
The St. Thomas More football team has been unstoppable so far this season. Through the first 5 games, the second-ranked Cavaliers are undefeated and have outscored their opponents 230-46. Tonight, the Cavaliers were looking to stay perfect on the year as they hosted the Douglas Patriots. The Patriots are coming off a big win over Sturgis last week. On the opening kickoff, St. Thomas More's Jake Anderud grabs the ball and takes this one right up the middle. Then he cuts back and returns this one, cuts back to the side and returns this one 83 yards for the touchdown. So the Cavaliers take a 7-0 lead just 12 seconds into the game. A few minutes later now, the Patriots respond. Branson Taylor finds a huge hole and it's off to the races. Taylor takes it 50 yards for the touchdown. However, I have some bad news for you. This one is coming back because of a holding call against the Patriots. Later on now, the Cavs get the ball back. Preston Arity throws it downfield, and Alec Keegan makes a great catch for a 25-yard score. That made it 14-0 at that point, and St. Thomas More wins it by a final score of 34-14. Around the state this evening, 5th-ranked Brandon Valley rolled over Rapid City Central, final score 50-21. Also, Hot Springs improved to 500 on the year with a 46-point win over Sturgis. In other action, Huron upset Spearfish by 6, 20-14, and Belfouche remains perfect on the year with a victory over St. Francis Indian, 55-0 is your final score. Meanwhile, Custer, no problem with Little Wound tonight. The Wildcats win by 38, and Chamberlain knocked off Todd County, final score 30-14. Elsewhere, Mobridge Pollock down Cheyenne Eagle Butte by 47. The Tigers have now won 2 in a row. Plus, Bennett County edged Red Cloud by a final score of 12-6. Well, it was homecoming tonight for Stevens, and the Raiders hosted Watertown on this rainy evening. Late in the first half, with it tied at 7 apiece, a bad snap, and this ball bounces past the Watertown quarterback, so Alex Gower kicks the ball out of the back of the end zone, which results in a safety and 2 points for Stevens. The Arrows get the ball back, though. A new quarterback, Nate Davis, hooks up with Bailey Van Sickle, who's pushed out of bounds at the Stevens 3-yard line. But right before halftime, Mitch Schockert misses a 20-yard field goal, so Stevens heads to the locker room with a 9-7 lead. Jumping ahead to the third quarter now, on 3rd and goal, Grant Youngblood punches this one in from 3 yards out. Stevens extends its lead to 9 at that point, and the Raiders hold on to win by a final score of 16-12 over Watertown. Back to more football scores now. Hill City snapped a 3-game losing streak with a 40-0 win over Edgemont, and New Underwood's homecoming game against Rapid City Christian has been postponed until tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Parkston hammered Jones County White River tonight, final score 48-0. Also, Stanley County improved to 5-1 on the year after shutting out Kadoka area tonight, 54-0. Meanwhile, Phillip escaped with a win over Lyman, 48-46, and the game between Faith and Wall has also been postponed until tomorrow. In other action now, Potter County falls to Harriet Selby by 10, 38-28. Plus, second-ranked Harding County shut out Bison tonight, 36-0 is your final score. We'll post more scores on our website at newscenter1.tv. And the LNI volleyball tournament kicked off this morning with pool play at the Civic Center. Let's check out the match between Pine Ridge and Lower Brule. We'll pick up the action in the second set. Ariana Traversy places the ball just in bounds for the point. However, the Lady Sioux trailed by 1, 14-13. The Lady Thorpes respond now. Shailene Richards sets it to Emerald Bird Necklace, who taps it over, and Pine Ridge starts to pull away in this one. Later on, match point for the Lady Thorpes. Richards sets it behind her to Kayla Bravo, who delivers for Pine Ridge, and the Lady Thorpes go on to win the second set 25-20. Overall, Pine Ridge defeats Lower Brule in straight sets. And now here's a look at the top 2 teams after the first day of action at the LNI. Red Cloud is the top team in Pool A with a perfect record. McLaughlin is second. Meanwhile, Custer and Hill City are both undefeated in Pool B. The tournament wraps up tomorrow afternoon with the championship. Meanwhile, the girls' state softball tournament kicked off today in Sioux Falls. Rapid City Stevens moved into the semifinals with victories today over Sioux Falls O'Gorman and Rapid City Central, and the finals will take place tomorrow. And finally this evening in men's soccer, it was Colorado Christian over the South Dakota School of Mines by a final score of 1-0. And that's a look at sports on this Friday night. We'll be right back.
$5 off your choice of hand-trimmed, juicy sirloin, perfectly marbled ribeye. Our finest filet mignon steaks all day, every Sunday. Come in and try the best steak in the hills for $5 off. Shooter's Woodfire Grill, 2424 West Main, Rapid City.
Start the season off right at Cabela's Fall Savings Event. Gear up with deals like $50 off Herter's 600-gram breathable hunting waders, $40 off Bigfoot B2 full-body Canada Goose decoys, 20% off select camo accessories, and 40% off Cabela's Alaskan Guide sleeping bags. Savings this big won't last long, so hurry into Cabela's Fall Savings Event. Shop in-store or online at Cabela's.com.
You've certainly put in the effort. You started from scratch and have made something that you want to see last well into the future. Maybe someday you'll call it a legacy, but for now, you've just got to get the bread out, the door open, and the bills paid. Having someone at your side who understands where you've been and where you want to go can make all the difference. Small business success? It's bigger than banking. It's you and I together.
We got the new Temperflex, and it's got the spring and bounce of a traditional mattress.
You sink into it, but you can still move around.
And now that I have a Temperflex, I can finally get a good night's sleep.
I flop down on the bed, and it's just like, oh, this is perfect.
I can sleep now through the night. Change your sleep. Change your life. Change to Tempur-Pedic.
Better tomorrows start tonight at Denver Mattress, your Tempur-Pedic elite retailer. Come in and get fitted for your new Tempur-Pedic today.
Handmade fresh Florentine flatbread with fresh spinach, homemade bruschetta, and creamy artichoke sauce. Or Italia with rich homemade red sauce, fresh roasted red peppers, sausage, pastrami, and pepperoni. A half flatbread with your choice of fresh garden salad or fresh daily soup. Taste the difference at Shooter's Woodfire Grill, Rapid City.
Come see your local American Family agent, Mike Brewer, for all your insurance needs. Stop in or call today.
Well, who doesn't like wiener dog races, bratwurst giveaways, and beer barrel games? Sounds like a lot of fun, and it will be in Deadwood. That'll be the place to be this weekend. Deadwood is celebrating Oktoberfest, and it all started tonight. The two-day Oktoberfest begins at 6, where participants visit locations on Main Street for fun, games, and prizes. That's certainly not all. There is even more action that's going to take place tomorrow.
Well, if you want to register your wiener dog, you got to get here around 11 a.m. The races start at 1 p.m. and feel free to dress your dog up in costume because there's a prize for best costume as well. If you are doing the beer barrel games, get here at 2 p.m., register your team. If you're just watching, get here at 3 p.m. because that's when the games will start.
And for a full list of Oktoberfest events and times, you can visit deadwood.com. I think the wiener you want to talk about something that sounds laugh out loud funny. Wiener dog races has got to be way up there. Pretty
Did you
funny.
notice the fadeaway? They had the wiener dog, and then it faded into the hot dog, right where the wiener dog was standing. Let's go to the radar. It's going to be a wet night, folks. It's going to be a wet day tomorrow. We'll have some scattered light rain throughout the day tomorrow. Should be clearing up a little bit on Sunday. A real quick look. There you have it, but drier conditions Monday, Tuesday.
That'll do it for us right here. Have a great night and a great weekend.
What makes Liberty Superstores a dealership for the people? People with more insight, more options, more respect, more heart. We eagerly serve the frustrated, the hardworking, the people. We believe everyone deserves to drive a nicer, newer car, and that's what makes us for the people. Liberty Superstores.
Menards is your roofing headquarters. EPDM rubber roofing is on sale. It has a synthetic waterproof rubber membrane that's ideal for flat and low-sloped roofs with a 10-year warranty. A 10 by 20-foot roll is $99. Larger sizes are also on sale. Update your roof with Owens Corning shingles. These classic traditional 3-tab shingles come with a 60-mile-per-hour wind warranty. Available in 3 colors. They're only $14.99 a bundle.
Save big money at Menards.
Welcome to High Country Guest Ranch,
where Western and Native American cultures unite.
Spacious log homes and camping cabins wait your arrival in the heart of the beautiful Black Hills. Close to Mount Rushmore and Crazy Horse, it is the perfect place for your Black Hills vacation. The High Country Outdoor Theater is the summer home of Brule, the #1 Native American show in the country. The popular Circle B Chuck Wagon is serving up tasty cowboy dinners and Western harmonies. Come on out for an afternoon trail ride, an evening show, or spend the weekend with us. We'd love to have you.
Just as the sun rises over western South Dakota and electricity crisscrosses through the lines overhead, the prices of items that we use have increased based on production and demand. For generations, your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative has strived to bring safe, reliable and affordable electric power to the farms and ranches we call home. Yes, the costs have gone up, but not as much as you might think. Learn how to be more energy efficient and about the power of your Touchstone Energy Cooperative at togetherwesave.com.